Hey, 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 hey. Oh my God, this did it to me again. I'm just gonna remove that. So yeah, my Facebook thing messed me up again. I'm gonna save those changes. So sorry. I was just talking for like 5 minutes or something. Again, it happened again. I can't believe it. Anyway, what's happening, everybody? Music Therapy Laz here with my Peruvian Chio and my little Peruvian Amazonian bird. That's right, Maximus. I almost poked him in the butt. Poor Maximus. Tell me if you guys hear me okay. I've got a precarious setup here that I think might have some interference. So please let me know if you're hearing me good. And yeah, it's Gear and Demo show tonight. We're going to have special guest Johnny Beane in the house as well. We got 5 people already in the chat, which is awesome. I got the Iconic over here. Let me show you the Iconic cam. Got the Iconic cam set up right there. That's right. Iconic cam ready to roll. We got the amp all hot and ready. That's how we like them. Hello, Charles75N says, hello, Maximus. What's up? Mark EFX says the audio is good. Thank you so much. Yes, don't forget to put thumbs up so I know that the audio is good. BC Rich 581, let's say hi to everyone. We've got BC Rich 581 as well. Mark EFX, of course. Johnny Beane in the chat, too. He's having dinner. And then we've got Mr. Mick. Thank you for joining. He is addicted to Johnny Beane's Twitch channel, GTA, on Twitch and on YouTube too. If you haven't noticed, sometimes there's some YouTube videos. Maximus has something to say about that too. He wants to get in on the Twitch and on the GTA gaming. And yeah, Mark, Mr. Mick says, hey, Johnny, hello, everyone. Tim Thomas in the chat as well. Who was first? I think it was Tim Thomas. Magic Man, of course, in the chat as well. He's saying, evening, gentlemen. I'm going to be preparing a cannabis Rex and a greenback together in my orange cab. Nice work, dude. Awesome. And yeah, this is shaking a little bit because I got these 2 boxes on top of this like piano bench here in front of that part of the wall that I still have to finish with before having everything properly set up here. Some people might have known about this. I bought these poles here that'll hold the acoustic tile things up so I can screw them up because I can't seem to get help. Well, partially due to the thing that's happening in the world that's preventing people that could possibly help me come over and help with that. But whatever, I digress. Who else was in the chat here at the top? I think that was it so far. So Tim Thomas first in. Han Solo also in the chat. What's up, Han? So 9 people already in the chat. Thanks for joining. Sorry I'm late. I actually was on time. And I hit the stupid go live button, but I've been trying to do both the Facebook and the YouTube one live. And when I hit the button for StreamYard to do live to YouTube, I guess I was supposed to hit another one for Facebook, or maybe because I wasn't. You have to be starting Facebook like 5 or 10 minutes before. I don't know why. It's weird. So if I don't start it 5 minutes ahead of time, which makes no sense, then for some reason it messes things up. So it did it again. So I'm going to get rid of that Facebook live thing because I think there's only 1 or 2 people maybe coming in on that. But yeah, once again, let's show the Iconic cam here. Here we go. The Iconic cam. Pretty cool. It's all hot and ready to roll. I've got several guitars in the vicinity here that I can use. I can use that V. I can use the Schecter. I can use the Satriani. I could use my Strat here with the Vega trim in it. I can use my other Strat here, my 50th anniversary Strat, or I can use my Friedman over there. You can see that in this shot over here. It's going to be a lot of fun, man, because we're going to be special guest Johnny Beane waiting in the wings, of course. We got Maximus in finally. And let's go ahead and remove that one. Let me just go back to this. Oops, this shot. And outside of the shaky screen over here, because of the camera where it's set up, should go smoothly enough. And yeah, we'll discuss a little bit about this amp, that pedal that I showed you a second ago, Johnny's amp that he was going to bring over today, but it didn't work out. We're going to do it next week probably. And go head-to-head with the OG 5150. And talk a little bit about my mom, because it's her birthday. It's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Thank you for bringing me into this world. Thank you for influencing me to be a musician. I'll explain how that all happened. It's kind of weird and funny at the same time. But without further ado, let's bring in our special guest, Johnny Beane.
Oh. Dude, I was just playing, man.
Right on, dude. I've got one of those. So, I don't even remember if the one I have, is it the cordless one or not? But you have a wireless one now, right?
John Beale, what was it?
I think so.
I've got two. I have the one. I've got the this one here.
Uh-huh.
The Xbox. It's like some sort of special edition one that came with a hard case, which is pretty cool.
Oh wow! So it's like a serious gamer with a hard case, like
yeah. So you can travel, with it. And then we got the Mcknight wireless one.
Yeah, that's the one I have. So it looks exactly like that. It's stealth black, and then I got a red one for Ladani. So we got birthday wishes from everyone in the chat. From my mom.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, mom. She's 76 years old. 76, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, that makes me 29. So hey, I got this too, and I still haven't read it.
Man.
I hope I have it hooked up correctly. I mean, I played it the other night, hooked up the way I have it hooked up right now, and I think it's okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, it says here impedance discharge. Oh, that's in French. Hold on. Well, it says here panel trasero. Oh, that's in Spanish. Hold on. Okay, rear panel. There we go. Yeah, the speaker outputs. That's all I wanted to make sure. It says select amp output impedance, which I did, and then speaker output. For connection to speaker cabinet, either jack can be used when using only one speaker cabinet. Use only high quality unsheet. Okay, so I have two cables in there, so I should disconnect one.
It's a speaker cable too, right?
Oh, here's the thing. The cab that I have is stereo, so it's got left and right. And the amp has left and right, or two. So can I do that, or should I not?
You have a month to return it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's blow it up. That would be fun. Hold on. It says, okay, it's on 16 ohms now. All right.
What's this?
You know what? I'm just going to disconnect one just to be safe. That's the red one. We'll do the red one. There we go. All right. You guys notice that too up on top, right? That's the only one I can afford right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
EVH Spotlight. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, and I have my unboxing knife. I have my unboxing sword in the other room, but there's so much stuff around here. I'm afraid I might hurt something or myself. So I'm going to leave the sword out. You remember the sword, right? Yeah, exactly.
I remember that. Yeah.
Anyway, so I got the unboxing knife for some unpackagings, really, and we'll do that at the end maybe because that's not that exciting. And then yeah, we got this, man. Let's bring that back. That's cool, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. I was just watching a live stream. There were these two dudes, and they were actually comparing the Iconic, the Stealth, and the original block letter. Cool. They were comparing all three.
Yeah, I watched all those videos too.
No, this was live, literally like an hour
live
ago. This was
wow,
new
okay.
One. Yeah, it was brand new.
Dinner.
They were called Tone Wars.
Tone Wars. Yeah, I've watched the Tone Wars, some other ones previously. Pooh left.
Yeah.
He's got a scoot.
See you, man.
BC Rich says happy birthday to my mom and Heavy in Hawaii. Is that Brian? Did Brian change his name? Is he Heavy in Hawaii now? Tell us the truth, Brian. Anyway, Brian Spalding is who I'm talking about.
Oh,
Adam
Brian
D
Spalding?
in the house. Yeah, Brian Spalding plays heavy.
Is that Brian
rock and
Spalding?
roll.
Is that
well,
you,
he's
man?
from Hawaii. I'm just guessing. Maybe he changed his moniker. He's now Heavy in Hawaii. He's not Brian. Okay, well, there's another
That's a different
heavy
Brian.
metal dude. 80s, 90s.
Oh, he's not Brian.
He's not Brian. So, okay, cool. Heavy in Hawaii. You know, my sister Monica actually knows some other rockers that live in Hawaii. Do you know someone named Monica from California? Monica and Tom? Yeah, so Magic Man says, yeah, stereo setup. So if I went 2 and 2, it's stereo setup. So that's why it worked perfectly fine the other day. But if I just go 1 and 1, then it'll be fine as well. So we'll play with that. But yeah, did you notice that picture I set up that I put up on Instagram? I put that picture of your settings at Guitar Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they're the same still. I might have moved things around by accident by then. But right now I have the presence on 9. Oh, no, presence on about 5.5, resonance on 9, reverb on 0, of course, boost for the first channel at 3, and then I got the highs. Okay, let's go with the highs are at about 6.5. Mids
you should probably play it first before you mention what the settings are on, because that
all right,
that really doesn't.
I know.
Laz is still learning, you guys. He's still learning.
It's not just that I'm learning. I'm probably doing things out of sequence. I'm sorry, Johnny.
This show is backwards today.
How's that? A little out of tune. You know what? Hold on.
A little bit.
Let me do this. I gotta. Let me put this on standby for a second because this is hooked up in my headphones.
Let's see. I'm going to share this video out too.
Okay.
To some of my places. So we can get more people over here.
Is it too loud, you guys?
No. Yeah. It's a little bright.
Is it bright?
Little bright.
I'm gonna take some of that highs down.
It's a little better.
Take some of the mids down too. So right now it's in that Schaubacher style PAF in this guitar.
Mm-hmm.
This is my Mod Squad Super Strat that I'm going to be continuing to mod.
Yeah, that's a cool guitar, man.
Dude, this thing rocks. You like it, right? With that Bigatron bridge in there, that thing's sick. You can go all over the place with that thing. Up and down.
Gosh.
Yeah, Heavy Metal in Hawaii wants to find more people in Maui area. My cousin was just there. They actually arrived back here this evening, late. And Brad, the Guitar Miller, is in the chat. Is that what I see there? Yes. Hey, what's up, Brad? Brad, you rock.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, they just got back, and we might get together this Saturday with family and all to do our post-Christmas get-together, because we didn't get to do a Christmas get-together because we were all separated, all in different places. But yeah, man, this is cool. And then of course I've got the pedal hooked up to it now, so I can just go like this. And then boost it. Anyway, so yeah. What do you think about my theory that this amp would make a very good pedal platform amp as well?
A pedal platform? You mean to use pedals with it?
Well, yeah, because it's got such a nice clean channel, right?
Yes.
Now let's see what happens when I step on the EVH overdrive. Now, how similar to that is this? Okay, the volumes are a little different. Now I've got way too much compression on because everything went on all at once. Boost a few things here. Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. I know what that
is. That super loud in there?
No, no. I'm at quarter. Last time I misspoke. It's at quarter amperage, which is 20 watts instead of 4 watts. I said 4 because I saw 4 down here, but no, it's quarter. So the full would be 80 watts. I'm in 20 watt mode right now. My headphone thing keeps hooking on stuff. Ugh. Actually,
you got a bird on your head.
That too.
I should have a cat on my head.
I think we need to bump up the bass there. Hold on.
How are you miking that
I'm
cabinet?
not. It's just coming right through the Logitech. So I'm not. I'm
Okay.
doing like what you did, which is no special effects. So just right out of the mic that I'm talking to. Well, the blue, you know, the snowball.
Snowball. Yeah.
Yeah, the blue mic snowball that I'm talking to. Yeah, sounds great. With headphones on, though, I don't hear it as well. So I'm sure it sounds great. What does it sound like to people in the chat? Yeah, I know, Brad. I know it's way late over there, right? It's like 11. Thanks for staying up, man. Rip it up, Laz, he says.
Oh, you're 3 hours ahead of us. Clock here. Yeah. I mean, that amp it does sound great, and
yeah,
it's too bad we couldn't get together to do our comparison video today.
that's all right.
I had a kind of a not emergency, but so I went up yesterday instead, and I was up in your area. Well, actually past. I go up, past where you are. And I was thinking about going back up today, but then
That would have been a lot just for that. That's a 3-hour drive just to do a 20-minute hangout video thing.
Well, no, I would have gone up for my regular business as well, so it would have been all day. So I wouldn't even be home right now. I would still be up there, but I didn't. Uh-oh.
Maximus is giving me the business here.
Oh my God.
What's up, Maximus? You want attention?
Maximus is louder than that amp right now.
Oh yeah, I know.
I guarantee.
Maximus is like, he's like that. What is it called on here? There's a special little button. It's called Screech. No. the burn button.
The bird button.
The bird button.
The bird button, yeah.
Hey, we got somebody new in here. It doesn't look like a person.
I would not read that. I would. Laz, I would delete that. Is what I would.
Oh, that's usually what I do. I'm going to block the user.
I would block that person right now.
That's what I always do when I see something.
That
weird.
is. I wouldn't even mention that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't even mention that. I would just block without even.
Well, sorry, dude. You just got blocked because you have a weird name with weird words.
No. It's not. It wasn't their name. It's what they said in the chat.
Well, it didn't make sense. It wasn't.
No, because they're spamming you. They're spamming you is what they're doing. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, man, 23 people in the chat, including getting rid of that guy. So not bad.
Oh, well, dude, bring him back.
Thursday night. Nah, I don't usually break 30.
Bring it back.
with my sub count, I'm lucky to get 30 people in the chat, 25, 30 people.
Mm-hmm. I'm helping, man. I'm
you are.
I'm posting this out. It's
you just brought that guy community. From Russia.
Yeah, they probably came from my stream. Yeah.
Hey, Nelson Rodriguez, what's happening, dude?
Hey, Nelson.
Yeah. What's up? So yeah, Maximus was chirping away like crazy there for a second. That was funny.
Yeah, he saw that comment.
Yeah, tell us more. So I've been doing some deep dive video perusing of all the EVH stuff. So all the from the very beginning amp. I watched a bunch of videos where they had the man himself, James Brown. Not that James Brown. Not that guy, but the other James Brown from Georgia. Talking about, first working with Eddie and building the amp and all, and how originally it was an amp that was coming from somebody else, but they ended up not even using that because it never got to him. And they just, slowly worked their way through the process. And then later he was talking in another video, was talking about the difference between EVH and like when he was building his amp with PV for Satriani, which was also interesting, and the differences in their personalities and how they approached, doing the amp builds. Really wild, really, really cool stuff, man. I recommend people checking that out. And first, you want to go to any video that Johnny Beane has in his channel. Go into his history first. Search his channel for any information regarding the 5150, because I'm sure you have something in there about that OG 5150 amp That's a 92, right? So it's a second year model.
It's a 92 is the first year.
Oh, because I remember hearing they were starting to work on it in 89 they started, and then 90, 92 by
They
that time is
started,
when
yeah, but it didn't come out till, well, from what I can
late
remember,
91 maybe, right? Wasn't
I
there
don't,
a there was a okay, hold
I
on.
don't remember them being out that early. I
This is
never
what I
saw.
heard. So I heard that there's a block letter style that had Sylvania power tubes in it that
Mhm.
were a little bit different sounding than the other tubes that they got by a Chinese maker after, because they couldn't get the Sylvanias anymore. They ran out of them. They bought all of them that they could, and then they ran out of them. And then the next series that didn't have them, the Sylvanias, those were already in the era of the not the block letter but the script letter faced one, the 5150, and it didn't mean like a perfect cutoff. So you still got some script ones with the Sylvanias, I think, but for the most part, you had a little bit different sounding amp between the first and the second, and the I guess the original block letter and the script one. That's what I remember hearing.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still sharing out these links. I'm sharing. I'm getting people in here. Let me just say, I remember the first time I saw the guitar first, the Music Man guitar, because they both came out. I mean, they were made basically, I mean, for each other. You know, Eddie was making. I think he was making the amp. I think they're making the amp, and then he had and then the guitars were made. And then, of course, the 1991 For Unlawful Carnage tour, that's where
Right.
we first saw that guitar and that amp on stage live. And then, hey, Symmetry. Hey, man.
Symmetry's in.
My GTA brother, man. Symmetry.
Tim Thomas. Who was
Tim
that?
Thomas. So, yes, 91 was when you first saw Eddie using the guitar and the amp together. Myself, I first saw the guitar, the Ernie Ball Music Man, in 1992. Summer 92 was when I first played one. I played one at some music store down in Santa Barbara.
Oh,
And
cool. That's a little shop, huh?
yeah, it
It's
was a
a small town.
tiny little shop,
Mhm.
shop. And the guy's like, yeah, we just got this. I mean, it was brand new, brand new at the time. And Santa Barbara, not too far from San Luis Obispo, where they built the Music Man guitars. So I played the guitar first, and then getting back to the amp, the original PV amp, I first tried the amp, I want to say in 95, as far as what I can remember, because I found a used one at Guitar Center when Guitar Center used to be in Berkeley on Adeline and Ashby.
Yeah, I
Do you
remember
remember?
that old
Do you remember
store.
that
Yeah,
place?
yeah,
That was a cool location. I was friends with
yeah.
everybody in the store there. That was back when it was just a super cool thing. And they had a 5150 block letterhead there used, and I bought it. I got it.
Nice.
I think
That's the one.
I want to say I got it for like $500.
That's great.
I want to say. And that was in 1995, and I already had the guitar because I got the guitar in 92. So that was my main setup for a lot of years. That
A
amp
lot of
and that
people use
guitar.
that amp. From what I've understood, it became known as really in that, and successive other amps kind of were built on the platform, or the idea of that amp was what
Yeah.
everyone used for all the Genty stuff that they were doing in the
Well,
90s.
that's what happened is
Yeah.
it was, I mean, Eddie had the amp built for him
Right.
and for his style, which is not a metal
Right.
guitar style, but it turns out you could crank the thing and get a pretty heavy sound out of it. So a lot of metal guys started latching onto it, and I remember pushing my hey Janice.
Janice, what's up?
I remember pushing my my 5150 half stack through rehearsal halls back in the day, in the mid 90s. Yeah, mid 90s to early 2000s is when I used it. I don't use the amp live anymore. I guess I would if a particular venue and show happened.
Right,
It would
because
it would
they're
depend on
loud
it would depend
today.
well, it would depend on the band. It would depend
Yeah,
on if
that
I would
too, right?
well, that's the main thing is genre. It would depend on if I was back with some sort of like heavier rock
Yeah, yeah. Because
band.
nowadays you're playing more kind of, I almost caught you at a show one time, just when I was getting to know you personally. Almost, there was a show somewhere out there by what's that little town in between there, Scottsville, or Scotts something. What's the little town
Huh?
between Santa Cruz and as you go
Scotts
up
Valley.
Scotts Valley? Yeah, there was some show you did in Scotts Valley a few years back, and remember? And I was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
texting him, like, dude, if I knew you were doing a show nearby, I'd come watch you and make you nervous.
Was that Scotts
Throw
Valley?
throw tomatoes at you.
That was Scotts Valley, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I live streamed that show, so it's on my channel
Oh,
actually.
cool, man. Yeah, I think I did watch that.
I'll send it to
Some
you.
of that. Yeah, cool. Send it.
But yeah, as far as the block letter, the PV, what was I saying? There was days where I'd be pushing that thing through rehearsal studios, and I used to cover up the logo where it says 5150.
Oh, okay, because it wasn't cool to still be.
Well, no. I would cover that because I would get mobbed by guitar players.
Oh, is that why? I was gonna say, because I remember there was an era of time when, people wanted to hear it.
Everybody wanted to hear it.
Yeah.
Because it basically, that amp, the PV 5150, became an instant classic, like right away. These metal guys latched onto it, and that's what they wanted. That was like the thing. So there was the mid 90s, early 2000s when I was using that amp, but I wasn't playing metal. I was playing rock, towards hard rock. I've never been like a metal player, even though I can do it. It's just not really not my thing. But I used to cover up the logo with either duct tape or electrical tape, so people didn't see what I was using. That was kind of weird.
Just so you wouldn't get mobbed.
That was kind of weird. And then there was a lot of shows actually where if you can look at photos. I don't have a lot of those pictures up online, now. Maybe at some point I'll put them up. But there's a lot of photos of me playing with that amp, and the logo is covered up. Like, unless you know that amp, you know what it is. But with that, with no logo, because everybody wanted to hear that thing all the time. That's how crazy it was back then.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Well, I remember a time when it wasn't cool to have those kinds of hair metal amps. And so I thought maybe you were covering it up just so people weren't like, he's got an EVH amp. It's we're gonna leave this.
No, it's not that, because the only groups where I would use that amp was when it was perfect for that type of stuff.
Yeah. For
like hard rock stuff. But no, I would cover it up because people they'd want to hear it. Or they'd be like, hey, can I? It was mostly other guitar players seeing me pushing it through halls or lugging it into gigs and then wanting to hear it, which, nowadays, well, I mean, not these days, because you don't want people breathing on you. But these days, I wouldn't have a problem letting other people use it if I was out and about with it. People could try it. That'd be fine. That'd be cool. But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I'm stoked to have it. I mean, honestly, I think it does, if you just hear the difference between, and right now, like I think someone earlier on mentioned, who was it up here? I think Hobo Roadie mentioned that, he has a better clean sound. Like Johnny mentioned, I'm not an expert at setting amp tone. And secondly, I didn't have a whole hell of a lot of time right after dinner to have everything all set up here. I did get all this, just so you guys could see on that cam. I did get all this set up and hooked up. This is a little pedal board that I had set up a little while back, and I got everything wired up and set up, so I was able to test it that it all sounds good, and it's working, it's functional. But the point being is that I didn't have a lot of time to like set the tone and unity volumes and all that stuff. I should have, but yeah, not that good yet as a YouTuber to have that all perfectly set up like one of these perfect YouTuber guys. But I'm working on it. Hey, G Butch, is it Butchnoff or Bushnoff? I always want to say Butchnoff.
Butch.
Bush. Well, it's
I just know him
CH,
as
not a-
G.
It's not an SH. Just you guys say Bushnoff. I hear people say Bushnoff all the time. It's a Butchnoff, isn't it? Yeah, this
I
thing
don't
has
know.
plenty of gain, man. Yeah. Megatod's in the house as well. Dude, I'm at 27, 28 people in the chat. Awesome. Yeah, you can get it where it goes for your music. Yeah, that's what's cool about this amp is I really honestly believe that this, this clean channel, just listen. That's just, okay, my guitar's out of tune, sorry. And I won't torture you guys tuning it. I do have a tuning pedal here. Why don't I do that?
I'm sharing this video out everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, my community tab. I'll do Instagram too.
Keep talking.
Let's see. Yeah. I'll do Instagram later. People don't really jump over for Instagram. That's the thing. It's tough to get people from one platform to the next. I mean, there's proof right there because I'm trying to get people. Hey, check out my Twitch channel for gaming and stuff and guitar stuff, not just the gaming stuff.
Well, they're getting into it now. Now you've got a better group than you had a few weeks ago. You have like 5 people.
We're building a crew. Yeah, but the thing is it's a new crew I'm building. So I think there's going to be the YouTube crew of the stuff I'm doing, and then there'll be a Twitch crew of different people, which is cool. Hey, Jeff K. Like Butch without the T. Bush.
Sounds great. But I have headphones on too, so it's kind of, it might be spikier than
it's what do you call it? The mic is like the mic. No, the mic is like is the volume's dropping. It's
oh, I see. Yeah, of course.
It's
yeah,
clipping the mic.
It's clipping the mic, of course. Maybe I should take the volumes down a bit. What do you think?
Magic Man, yeah, I like YouTube.
Oops, I went up with the volume. Well, anyway, even at 1/4 power, it's on the gain channel at 0.5, and it's. And listen to that. Did you still hear a little something through that? And I don't have it set all the way, but through that noise gate. But it cuts out enough noise, And I think that was purposeful. I don't think that Eddie likes a noise gate to completely cut all the dynamics out, and I think that's why it's that way. Could be wrong, but that's my guess. Oops, sorry.
No, well, the thing is no, that's actually a really good noise gate on there because a lot of noise gates, you turn them all the way up and it really affects the sound.
Right.
Like the actual sound that you're getting.
Yeah.
That amp, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed when I tried it.
And one other nice thing about this amp that I forgot to mention last time is, of course, you've got the resonance and presence controls too, which do make a difference when you really crank it way up there, right? So when you've got the gain, you've got the gain really cranked.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where some of those frequencies and what you're hearing, you can really kind of tune it in with the presence and the resonance.
Mm-hmm. I used to turn mine all the way up, both of them.
Yeah,
all the way to 10.
But when we were at Guitar Center, you didn't. You turned them. You backed them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to spend more time with that amp because I only that was like a real quick.
Oh yeah.
I mean, literally, when you guys the video that we did at Guitar Center before Laz took that amp home, it was basically I plugged into it, strummed a couple chords, and then we went live. So it was all literally like on the spot.
Janice, go play. Yeah, and we could have spent more time in there, but because they opened an hour later than they were supposed to, we didn't have that extra time. I had to get back.
Mm-hmm. Your camera.
What just
flipped.
happened? Oh my phone just died.
It did?
Yeah, I can
still
let me just remove it. Well,
still
yeah,
there. That's
it's
weird.
stuck on the last picture that it had, and I think I have my phone plug in here somewhere, but yeah. Well, anyway, I don't think we're gonna dive that deeply into this thing. It's already 8:15, and the whole point was to show the knobs. If I really want to do that, I can do this too. And there you go.
Yeah. Jeff K.
There we go.
I thought Johnny's demo at GC sounded good because he opened up the power amp tubes. You could start to hear the classic EVH tones.
Yeah, like in here, I'm barely, not even close. Even at that quarter power, I'm not even, I'm looking forward to this weekend when I'm going to be able to make some real noise.
Mm-hmm.
And I can actually like crank this thing. Because right now it's at night. I live in an apartment building. So it's 8:16 in an apartment. Even this is kind of loud. All right, tell me who can guess. Am I playing the overdrive, the EVH pedal, or am I playing the amp? Which one is this? Oh, it's kind of obvious. Gotta put the output up on the pedal a little more. That's on the first channel, by the way. That's not even the gain channel. Now this is. And this is with the burn. It's a little more chunk. I think I'm probably way loud for this mic, aren't I? Rock Daddy. Can't get any help at Guitar Center. What happened?
It depends on the location.
Yeah, totally. And if you know some of the people, right?
It depends on if you know them. These days. Okay, in the chat right there. That's the video that we did at Guitar Center when we first played through that amp.
There you go, right there.
So you can check that out. Yeah, like I was just saying about Guitar Center back in Berkeley on Adeline and Ashby back in the early 90s. I knew all the people there in the guitar department and the accessories department. So every time I went in there, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like if
they help you out.
Oh, they totally helped me out.
Yeah.
I remember my guitar had some issue, my Music Man, I took it in. They were like on the spot, looking at it, checking it out. Yeah, that was probably the best Guitar Center experience I ever had was back then.
Somebody keeps asking, sorry, I'm saying somebody because I'm looking back. Mr. Mick keeps asking who won the Where's Frankenvan prize. And I got an email from some guy named Robert. That's all I'm going to say. And he won it. He guessed correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd have to go look at the YouTube video, and then it'll come on, to look up what his moniker is because it's different than his email. But his first name's Robert. He won. Anyway, the Frankenvan thing is fun. I try to do that monthly, where I'm like, "Where's Frankenvan? If you guess right, you win a pack of strings and some picks and a handwritten card by yours truly, Maximus." I have him poop all over the card. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, anyway.
Gosh. That's gross.
Oh, you could.
No. I can drop a little Roxy feather in there. I have a whole container of Roxy feathers from which you would be cleaning yourself and stuff. Oh, we got another one of these.
There we go.
Guys
I got it.
You got it already?
I got it.
You got it? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't even want to point it out because they'll.
No, I won't. Yeah.
They'll keep coming back.
I know. I wonder what would happen if I put that up against the microphone. I mean the microphone, the pickups.
It would be louder.
It wasn't, was it?
It was the same. It's not even on.
Maybe it's not picking it up because of the.
There you go.
I thought maybe the noise.
Bridge pickup. Bridge pickup.
Yeah, I got it in the bridge position. What other position is there, Johnny? No, I'm kidding.
You're holding it to like the neck. It looks like.
That's a new effect right there. Steve Stevens has his laser gun. I've got my sci-fi aliens button on my.
There you go. And I've got mine too.
Poop.
Clayton James Hicks, 1996. Today is Paul Stanley's birthday. That's right, man. It's
hey,
also
it's my mom's birthday. My mom and Paul Stanley. Hey, that's cool. I have to tell her about that.
And she'll be like, "Who?
Who? We got another one. Didn't you block this guy? You did, right?
Yeah.
I'm still seeing it.
Yeah. A way you can combat those is beforehand when you're creating your video the session. You want to click subscriber only mode.
I would do that, but I don't have so many subscribers like you, so I want to let new people learn about the channel and then join as they want to. But once I break 1,000,
they're joining.
Maybe.
They're joining, but they're not joining in here.
Yeah, you're right, but they're not subscribing. Yeah, but you're right. But you know what I mean. Anyway, you might be right.
I've been doing this a long time, man. I mean, I know about this.
Johnny has years
16 years
of experience with this stuff.
I've been on YouTube for 16 years, and I've been doing the live this type of show thing for 7. Oh my gosh.
Stop, Maximus. You know what it is? He's
Hold
jealous.
the bird up to the guitar.
You know what? Yeah, that'll be my new weapon of choice. Instead of a pick, I use a bird. Anyway, that's hilarious. There's got to be a bird thing on here. There's this thing that's called bat. It's like a bat button right there.
A bat?
A bat. But it doesn't sound like bats. It's supposedly like bats coming out of a cave. Sounds like a toilet flushing to me.
Sort of.
Anyway. Yeah, a little bit, I guess. I think it sounded like this.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, the best button on that one is this one, you know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm in love with this amp. Sounds great. You know what? We can also do a head-to-head with the Steve Vai Carvin amp over here, the Legacy one.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
The difference between those two.
That'd be awesome.
Right? And I came that close to buying G.A.S, one of those G.A.S models from my brother-in-law. But he had to sell it. He had to get something fixed on his vet and his Corvette. And I said Corvette because I figured you probably didn't know what I mean by vet because you're not a car dude.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the animal doctor, like that.
Yeah, see, veterinarian, right? But
the vet had to go to the
short
vet.
for Corvette is vet. So yeah, he has a.
No,
vet.
I know that. I know.
I'm kidding. Maximus. Anyway, but yeah, he needed to sell that. Hey, Jeff K, what's up? He needed to sell that amp so he could buy because he was out of music. He's done playing and doing the band thing, and so he wanted to sell it to me. So just in case if he ever wanted to buy it back, he knew he could. And he was going to give it to me at a deal, like $600. And it just got capped and everything, so completely redone by one of the tech guys that he knows. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of sad because he ended up selling it to somebody else and it's gone. And I'm like, dude, just give me another week or two because I was before I didn't have as much money, so I have more money now. And I'm like, come on, dude, just give me an extra week, or I'll give you 300 now and the other 300 in a week. And he's like, no, I need it all. I'm like, oh man. So it really sucked because
you're like, I'll give you $299 now and a penny later. No, I'll give you a penny now and $299
on Monday
later.
or Tuesday. I'll pay you back on Tuesday.
I'll pay you back on Tuesday
for
for
a
an amplifier
hamburger
today.
Monday. Yeah. Anyway, so that would be sick if I had that guitar amp here too. Yeah. But I'll look for one. Yeah, Jeff K says we all live for those times in the house when you can crank it up. For me, it's my Marshall Plexi, right? Exactly, man. Pushed air from the cab is the whole point. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm jonesing to buy the cab for this thing too, because it comes with a 4x.
I haven't
no
done
one
that.
has them.
I haven't done that in a few years. Well, a couple of years since Ned arrived, because I don't want to. I don't want to scare Ned. But before Ned was here, when there was, because I live basically out in the, well, not really in the. I live in the hills, let's just say, and I would push out my my half stack, and it would be sitting here. I would crank it up and just shake the entire place, and no problem. No problem. I would do that. There's actually some live streams on my channel of me doing that. I guess over a couple years ago.
Yeah, that'd be fun to watch. I mean, I remember back in the 80s, you know, going to friends of mine's and their brothers, usually the older brothers, had like a studio place. Like I knew this guy, Jim Olsen. That was his name, Jimmy Olsen. But he could fucking play.
Was he a photographer?
No, but he could freaking play. And his brother Dave was in a band. This was when I lived in Colorado between like my first and, well, last year at junior high, halfway through that year, we moved to Colorado, and then I moved back halfway through my senior year of high school. And so I was there for 4 years. What happened, Janice? Only did half a song and got too baked. That's classic. Speaking of Jim Olsen, that guy.
Janice, you get baked?
We got baked at his house one time, and I passed that at the top of the stairs and rolled down.
I've never gotten baked.
I have a bump in my head right here from rolling down the staircase because I got baked at Jim Olsen's house. But that guy could play. But the point was that Dave had the studio. His brother Dave had the studio, man, and we used to go over there and listen to him play. And holy shit, it was loud, but it was freaking awesome loud. And this was like 1982, 83 era stuff, you know. So
I wasn't even around.
Mostly people.
I wasn't even aware of music.
You weren't even wearing diapers yet.
I wasn't aware of rock guitar. Not at all.
But yeah, we were totally aware of rock guitar, you know. But I grew up on all kinds of great music, you know, from the 70s on. And yeah, I remember the story about that Les Paul that's sitting up there. I can point that thing out to you guys over my right shoulder. Actually, it's my right shoulder, yeah.
It's over my right shoulder.
Over my right shoulder to your left, but to my anyway. So I bought that Les Paul because it reminds me a little bit of, even though it's not the same pickup setup and all that, I know, of the guy who had me jumping up and down in the living room pretending to be a guitarist playing a tennis racket to Ace Frehley and Kiss and Detroit Rock City. That's
and it's Paul Stanley's birthday today.
How's it going? Something like that. I don't know. I never learned that song properly, but something like that, isn't it?
It's obvious.
By the way, Magic Man, about the dog thing and somebody kicking their dog, I'm surprised he didn't go up and kick that dude. Because if I saw somebody abusing a dog like that, I'd probably have more than words to say to them. Yeah. I've said things to parents yelling at their children in like a store or something, and I just go, aren't you ashamed to talk like that to your child in front of the people here in public? You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, you're traumatizing this? It's happened many times.
That wasn't in Berkeley.
No.
In Berkeley, you can't get parents to control their kids at all, man.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't hit their kids, though, there. So they would just let the kids go insane. But
kids go nuts in Berkeley.
They
do whatever they want, man. They do whatever they want.
The kids are screaming at the parents there instead of the other way around.
Yep.
They're like, shut up, Mom.
Yep.
And the mom's just like, oh, dear.
I'm from there, man. I know exactly what it's like.
The bubble that it is. Did you see that Saturday Night Live thing after the election, last president's election?
No.
That Saturday Night Live video of the skit where there were those people in California. They're all aghast, like, what happened? what happened just now? You know, and it's like because they're in their bubble.
No, I didn't.
The
I didn't see
protective
that.
bubble.
But
Oh, it was hilarious.
yeah.
Not that I thought that election was funny.
No, Laz, people think we're weirdos.
Well,
You
that's
know?
okay. You know, I
But
am.
we
Hey,
are. We are.
we are.
I mean,
You know,
it,
somebody's got to break the mold out there. There's this mold that everyone fits, that everyone kind of lockstep walks along. I'm willing to break that. Look at this. See my shirt here? Check this out.
I can't keep calm.
I can't keep calm. I'm Hungarian, man. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, that SNL skit was great, heavy in Hawaii. Brad Guitar Miller tapping out. Thanks for joining, dude. I'm hoping that you enjoyed the show so far, and we're already past the hour, but that's all right.
We
not
are.
Like there's anyone else on Thursday night.
No, it's 50. It's 50-51 right now. I just saw it.
50-51.
It was 50-51.
Oh, okay, yeah, 50-51. As a matter of fact, my van's like whatever it's called. It's not the altimeter, or what do they call the thing that measures how many miles you've gone? Your mileage gauge, I guess.
The thing.
Mileage gauge, yeah. Anyway, that's about to hit 5150. So when it does, I'm going to take a picture. That's right, Maximus. That's
Maximus.
exactly correct.
You're wearing the cans, yeah.
Yeah.
Maximus.
So he can't hear you.
He
can't hear you. But when I'm talking, it excites him. I don't know why, but he just starts, going wacko. It's funny. So, yeah, it would have been cool to like play some of these other guitars through this amp, but we'll do that next week, and we'll do that during the week and the weekend and into next week, every day, playing it every day. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I guess that's the show. Should I do a quick unpackaging for everybody? One of you?
Sure.
That? All right, let's do that. So this is not like super exciting, but it's kind of cool. So first of all, let's grab it all. There we go. That's all this stuff right here.
What
really
the
interesting
heck?
packaging. Right? That's what I said. I already unpackaged this one. So Donner. And this is probably the least expensive and probably functional wireless guitar system you can get.
Least expensive? How much was it?
$60-something.
60. I think the ones that I got, I think, are cheaper than that.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, Donner. It's decent. Yeah, the ones that you got, who made them?
I can't even read that far.
All right, so interesting packaging, right? No, it's not a pillow.
That's weird, man.
I know, right? Now, supposedly there's 50 of these things in here, which I'm kind of shocked because I thought it would take a lot more space. Maybe they sent the wrong amount, but it's supposed there's like you can get a 12 pack or you can get a 50 pack of these, and you guys will all see. I'll see exactly what it is really quickly here. But it's going to be for the studio. Oh, here you go. Here's a picture. Oops. Here's a picture.
Okay, it's the foam.
Acoustic foam, fireproof.
The foam for soundproofing.
Yeah, but for under $60, I was supposed to be getting 50 of these, and then they have this 12 pack, which I think this is, for like 25. And I'm like, well, why would I just buy 12 for 25 when I can get 50 for $60? So, but then this got shipped to me in the mail, and unless it's uber compressed, I don't believe there's 50 of these things here. But maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think in the chat? You think there's 50? Well, it's possible. They're pretty squashed.
They're pretty thin. Oh, there's 25 in a pack if you got 2 packs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, these things
They're
are
pretty
really
thin.
thin. Holy shit! Not at all like what they look like on the pictures. Look at how thin they are. The picture makes it look like they're like this, like 1 inch tall. But maybe they'll open up. I don't know. So yeah, there's definitely 50 here. But you know, I remember when I was a little kid. One time I ordered for 1 penny. You're supposed to get like
Those
200.
X-ray specs, and they
No,
didn't
the
do
army
anything.
men. The army men.
Hey, R2.
Supposed to get like a hey R2, what's happening, dude? You're supposed to get like about 200 something odd army men with the bazookas and the guns and the prone position shooter guy and all that, and for 1 penny, right? So I sent in my penny, and I was asking my mom to help me with this. So I was like maybe 6 or 7 years old, and she was kind of smirking at me like, you know, okay, son, we'll send it and we'll see what happens, you know, but don't get your hopes up. And I'm like, what do you mean, Mom? It says here in the advertisement I'm going to get all these army men. Well, they sent me a package, a tiny, like an envelope with a bunch of paper army men. So it looks like the characters on the picture in the advertisement, but they were paper versions of, you know, and that I learned a valuable lesson about marketing that day.
That was. It was the exact same thing you saw on the page.
That's why this reminded
Just a bunch
me
of
that.
just like 20 cutouts of that same.
Well, I mean, just
image.
look at this picture here that they give you. Where is it? Where'd that go? I mean,
be careful with that knife too. You
yeah, I know. I'm gonna stick it in rock. No.
Oh, God.
Here, just look at that picture. Does it look like it's that thick? Look at this guy's fingers on there. Does it look like it's that
Like they're
thick?
pinching it? Yeah.
Yeah. Does it look like it's that thick? But,
Yeah.
Yeah. Supposedly, I think you soak them in water, and they'll like a sponge. They'll go, and then
like those little what are those things? Yeah.
The sea monkeys.
I had some of those, man.
The sea
It was a
monkeys.
sad day when I had to flush them, man.
Oh man, were they actually alive?
Yeah, it's shrimp.
Picture?
It's little tiny shrimps. They're tiny.
So who can guess what this is? It's shaped like that.
They look like the second package of those same things.
Nope, this is rectangular. No guesses? What would a guy with lots of petals need? What's a hint?
R2. I just got that. Yeah. I was gonna say what Bryan Adams do with a knife, but yeah, I just got it.
You can cut like a knife.
Donner.
Oh,
it's a travel case.
No.
Travel board.
The pedal board, Johnny. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a pedal, like the travel, that little travel version. Something you want. It's something you. If you want to carry it around with you, you don't want to take that thing on. You don't want to actually pack that thing with everything else.
There you go. Pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Aluminum, right? Pretty nice.
Aluminum.
Pretty nice for. I think it's about
Coke.
70 bucks.
What?
So I think it's about 70 odd bucks or so for this thing too. And
wait a minute, you get those packages you get from Miami, man.
Oh, you mean from Colombia? It's not coffee. Anyway, yeah. So.
Laz, why are you buying a helicopter and a boat?
Yeah, exactly. You've been playing too much GTA, Johnny.
Yeah, we actually do that stuff at GTA.
That's what that is. It's all about gangsters. It's like, but yeah, there you go. Pedal bag, pedal board, all in one. Really
Okay,
nice.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's way cool for under $100
cool.
bucks. You know? Something that size from Pedal Train would cost you $200. They're like little half size one. This big is like $100. You know.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And let's see what's inside the little. Sometimes they give you a pedal. Yeah, I'll check it out. So they give you the pedal tape. You know, so you can use that, or you can use that other kind. And they even give you some. Look, they even give you some patch cables that I'll probably never use. I can give those away.
There you go.
It goes away. So yeah, because I use other kinds. So I use there are these Swiss-made ones, or not Swiss, Sweden. Let's see if I have some over here. Yeah. Oh, so these are way cool because they really take up almost zero space. Look how flat those things are.
Cool. Oh yeah, that looks cool.
Very cool. What's the brand? It's kind of ES something. EBS Premium Gold Flat Patch Cables. EBS. And before
Next
I learned
on
about
EBS.
those, I thought these were cool because they look so cool and they're custom shop, blah blah blah. But they're so freaking big and fat and cumbersome and use up so much space. These.
Twist it again. Twist it and then untwist it. Twist it and then let it go.
Good job.
There's a Fender.
Yeah, Fender Custom Shop.
Oh.
I did it again.
Oh.
Sorry, man. There we go. There you go. Fender Custom Shop ones. But they're just so fat and big. I mean, it sticks out this far, you know.
That's what she said.
This thing. Yeah. After I bought these, I'm like, oh, they're too fat and big. So I bought these Mogami ones. These pancake ones. But they're so fat around, they get in the way of stuff. And then I discovered these EVS ones. And I don't like just use these only. I have a combination of different kinds, but look at the difference, man. And look how skinny they are, right? Compared to that.
Is there a difference in sound? Have you tried them both? You haven't tried them yet?
I don't hear a difference. Maybe if you tested them, someone might, but these are really high end, so they're not cheap.
Okay. Yeah. The thing is, you really hear a difference in gear when you're out gigging.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's when you actually hear like what stuff actually sounds like, or if something creates noise. Well, anything that creates extra noise is out of here. Anything that creates noise, you get rid of.
Well, yeah. I mean, you didn't hear very much noise going on in here. And I've got like, how many pedals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 pedals hooked up. So, you know, yeah, the noise gate's on, but let's take the noise gate out just to test that theory. Right now I'm in the hot channel and you can hear it fizzing, right?
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's like in the clean channel, you hear nothing. Do you hear any noise? There's no noise.
Well, I mean, you're using a mic like far away though too.
Yeah, but I mean,
we're hearing more of the room than anything.
Yeah. Well, you want me to put the mic up to it? Okay. Well, the point is that once this room is all done, the way I have it in my head.
There's room in your head?
There's room in my head for lots of things, Johnny. Plenty of like all kinds of rattling little, you know, echo chambers going on in there. It's like at Sunset Sound, you know, there's that EVH echo chamber they used.
Oh man.
Anyway, but yeah, you know, I bought those mics. You remember those Sennheisers and those SM57s?
Yeah.
So that I can mic up several amps at once, have a switcher set up so I can switch between them. Kind of like a mini version of what that guy Henning Pauly does.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Nelson Rodriguez, he's all about the clean channel. Yeah, and this is a nice clean, man. And then listen to this reverb. Let's give a little boost to that.
It's a spring.
Yeah, and that's halfway up. Like if you crank the reverb, I don't even know what that might sound like.
It'll sound like reverb.
Yeah. I wish they would have done a plate reverb in this song.
Do some finger picking. Do some very light picking. That's how I test gear. I don't use a pick. It's all in the fingers, because you can make it louder and softer with your fingers.
Neck position.
See you, Jeff K.
It's an original. Anyway.
Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a great sounding amp. it's silly good for that money. Really. It's insanely good. I mean, you can buy good used amps. Like I bought this, Vi head. You guys want to see it? Oh, let's see if I can do this without knocking something over. It's missing the big Legacy logo in the center, but I kind of like that it's missing. But it's the Carvin Steve Vai Legacy amp. And that's a nice amp too. I got that for $500.
Oh, cool.
So you can buy some really good amps out there,
Yeah. That's true. Right, Janice? Janice, what kind of amps do you have?
Thank you, Janice. Middle position. Then you go like this. No, I don't know how to do that shit yet. Someday. Anyway. Yeah, man. Check this amp out. So, shit, we went way long. Not that long, though. 8:48.
Dude, an hour for me is nothing.
Yeah. Well, I know you're used to, like, this is like, I'm just, just starting to wake up a little bit now,
An hour to me is, I sit here for an hour before I even start any of my shows.
Well, I figured why take up more than an hour of my time and your time, which is our time. You should know that reference.
Janice,
our time.
The Roland Microcubes. Okay, yeah, those are cool. I've got one of those.
Cool little amps, yeah.
I've got one somewhere around here, hanging out.
Magic Man, thank you, Magic Man. You're too kind. We'll hang out. You can come over whenever, dude. So just tell me, as long as my wife's not here. Not for any bad, weird reason, but just because if we're gonna hang out, we're gonna get loud, and that's just not gonna happen. I mean, this is already loud for this late, but in the afternoon, dude, if I'm home, yeah, man. Yeah, Magic Man's cool, dude. You got to meet that guy. He's a cool guy.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, we'll meet up.
Yeah.
Go for another hour. He wants you to go for another hour.
Nah, I can't. I got things to do, people to see, places to be. I got homework to do, actually. I'm taking a class. Well, it's not just a class, but I'm taking like an entire year of study through Chico University. for all kinds of multimedia stuff. So
Oh, cool.
hopefully it improves some of what I'm doing here.
It can only help.
Thanks, Johnny.
That's
This
awesome.
is not
man.
helping at all. This stuff.
That stuff. What
Yeah.
is that?
It's a little bit of the Four Roses.
What is it? A
Four
wine?
Roses. It's a bourbon wine.
Oh, oh,
Wine on
okay.
ice, Johnny. Yeah, people drink wine with big ice cubes.
I used to.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're in Santa Cruz. That's where they invented like the wine cooler. Probably sangria is the first wine cooler, but yeah.
Sangrias. Oh
Yeah,
gosh,
sangrias are
the
great.
headaches. No, I don't drink at all anymore because of the headaches. I can't.
I don't get headaches.
can't.
I'm so lucky. I'm so
No.
lucky.
No, I drink tea, black tea. I'm actually having to stop drinking all those LaCroix.
I was gonna tell you, man, you're drinking way too much carbonated stuff. Carbonated water.
I'm having back pain.
Yeah.
I'm having actually
It has
my
nothing to
back
do with
is
the 5 hours of sitting
hurting.
playing GTA, right?
I don't think so.
You need to exercise, man. You can't
don't
just be
think
sitting
so.
all day. Sitting in one place all day will wreck your back.
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, if
I
you
have a friend
notice,
who's a
look
pilot.
at this though.
Yeah.
The past hour I've been standing. I haven't been sitting.
Well, that's
at all.
good. Yeah, this is the first
Yeah.
time I've sat down since I was in the car this afternoon. So yeah, I've been
You
on my
stand while
feet.
driving?
I've been since then, Johnny, since I was in the car. So between
Thank you,
now
Janice.
and when last I was sitting. Thanks, Janice. You rock. Janice totally rocks.
Janice.
So yeah, hey man, thank you all the 18 people that are like still here for some reason. Thank you for joining me and Johnny. You know, messing around with the Iconic app some more. We'll dig into it some more. We'll get some Unity. We'll get some Unity volumes for Hobo Roadie and others that are finicky.
I will stop by at some point with my PV 5150 block letter, if that means anything to anybody.
Hopefully next week, Thursday. If you can come Thursday afternoon, we can do a live show on your channel in the afternoon. And then in the evening, I'll do a recap.
When's that? I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I so far as the next week, I probably won't be going up there.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'll be staying down here for the next week.
Well, give me plenty of time to really get to know this baby.
Yeah. Actually, I might actually, well, while Ned's here, I mean, I don't have to have it too loud. Maybe I'll drag my half stack out, my PV, and do a little something with it, as long as it's not too loud, because I don't want to scare Ned the cat.
Well, maybe you gotta just work your way up to that volume with Ned to the point where he's like conditioned to accept it.
Dude, right before, while I was making dinner before you went live, I let Ned out, literally, because what I do is I let him out that door, but I've got the garage with the cat door, and then I keep another door open here, so he can just come in anytime and then leave again. I let him out. Literally 10 minutes later, he comes in with this huge rat in his mouth.
Oh, a huge one, huh?
That thing was this
like a big river rat.
The tail was like this.
Yeah. Okay. That's
he comes walking. I'm standing right here. He comes walking in with it, and I'm like, nope. I open up the door, and I'm like, out.
And he takes it out.
He took it out. Yeah. Yeah.
Maximus is tearing into my really nice AKG.
Dude, he's tearing into your head.
I don't want him to chew these up like my Sennheisers that he tore up. So far he's been just going after my glasses.
Laz is gonna wake up with one eyebrow at some point.
No, we put him in his little house. He's got his own little. He's got a castle. He's got.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
He's got the little one and the big one. So I got him all set up by the patio doors. I opened the window for him so he can watch what's happening outside in the free world.
Can I get a shout out before we go?
Please.
Okay. You guys know every night I've been wrecking my back playing GTA. And tonight we will continue the tradition. See, there goes my back. Oh, see, I just felt it. Ow. Tonight we'll be doing some GTA. I don't know if we'll do it here on YouTube or on Twitch. I'm not sure. I don't know. Let me know in the chat right now if anybody wants to jump over.
Come join him.
If any of you guys want to
He
jump
just started
over and
going
watch.
after my eyebrows right after you told him to. Look at
Yeah,
that.
I told you.
And he's upset that I'm stopping him. Like,
oh,
fight,
vicious.
Fight. He's much more aggressive than Roxy. Roxy was tame. She's drawn blood on me before. He bit Ladani yesterday and drew blood. Little bugger.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I'm getting a message on my phone. The watch needs to be in cooling conditions. It's hot. The watch is getting hot. Why?
Well, that's weird.
That is weird.
Too much sitting.
I don't know.
It might be. I mean, the thing is, I do take a lot of breaks. You know, I don't just sit the entire time. I do get up and get yourself one of those very desks. You
I want to get a nice chair.
Stand or gee, that's what I have. Look at this. Oh, you can't see. You can't see. That's what I use, man. Look.
Oh, yeah. You got one of them razor kind or one of those special desks. Yeah.
See?
My brother John has one of those. I'm thinking about getting one of those.
That's what I have. I have one.
Yeah. You can just raise it and drop it, right?
Look at this. Ooh.
Yeah, I've got one of those special keyboards as well. I've got that Dragon Force or whatever kind of keyboard.
They're gaming. It's a gaming.
Yeah,
keyboard.
It's a gaming one. Yeah. Yeah, it's got the not the soft touch. It's got the actual manual kind of click kind. Yep. I got all this gear. I just got to hook it all up. But yeah. So I thought that was cool. I will actually like what Hobarodi was saying. I know we keep going on, even though the show ended 5 minutes ago. But yeah, I will do what Hobarodi was saying, and I'll try to do unity gain and gain, unity volume and try to get the gain the same and see if I can tell the difference between the overdrive, the EVH 5150 overdrive into the clean channel of the Iconic against the overdrive channel of the Iconic.
That's like I was telling you, I did those videos years when that pedal was brand new. I did a whole bunch of those at Guitar Center. And basically well, yeah, you can do it. You can do the videos.
Rock Daddy, I love you. But
the 5150 overdrive is basically the blue channel of the 5150 3.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, the Mac Daddy of them all.
It's the overdrive. No, it's the overdrive. It's not the super hot channel.
Not the super.
It's not the super hot. It's the.
Well, it's an overdrive. It's not a distortion pedal. It's an overdrive pedal.
Yeah. Trev, wait for me, man. Trev and Robot just went live. Or I mean, they just jumped into GTA.
Well, have fun.
The notifications.
I'll eventually get past the training level and be able to jump in with you guys. But I got to get this room done first. I can't start GTAing until I get this room done.
Yeah.
So
do you want us to go live on YouTube or Twitch? Let me know.
Yeah. I think it's kind of fun watching you guys on Twitch because you see the comments there and you hear more of the different people through Discord. You can use Discord, you all. Go into the Discord. The Johnny
No, we
Beane
do
Discord.
both. We do it the same. We do it's the same both ways. Tim Thomas, YouTube.
And you can talk to Johnny and them while they're playing, while you're in the Discord chatting with them while they're playing through Twitch.
Or YouTube. It's the same. It's the exact same, right? It's the exact same setup. Oh, wait, okay. Tim Thomas says YouTube. Mr. Mick says Twitch. What's the tie? We need a tiebreaker. YouTube or Twitch. Whatever the next one says, I'll do. YouTube. Okay. Whoops. All right.
R2 went YouTube.
I'll go live on YouTube doing some GTA. As soon as we're done here in like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, Clayton Jane 6 just throws a shout out to Eddie Van Halen's birthday is next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Right on. So that'll be cool.
And we have the
Wednesday show.
The Metal Wednesday that Wednesday. So,
hopefully they don't forget Eddie because he
wasn't. No, they won't forget. They won't forget. And of course I'll be posting about it. Yeah. That day anyway.
Well, I'm kidding because that's the metal show, and Eddie always says he's not metal, right? launched, even though we launched an era of hair metal music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Leo Safko's in too. What's up, dude?
Hey,
so
man.
yeah, 26 people still hanging out with us. That's awesome. We went hour and 20 minutes, and Maximus is so
12
excited
seconds
to hang out in the chat again with you guys. And yeah, I guess we'll call it, man. So thank you for joining us. That's the end of the show. See you Sunday for the Guitar Mod Squad show, where I'm going to have to, between now and then, come up with an idea to mod a guitar.
What time Sunday?
What time? 9:30 in the morning. It's too early, man. I don't know why I did that. You know why I did
9
that?
in the morning.
9:30 in the morning on a Sunday in California. I can't even sleep in because of all you lovely people in the chat.
Do you want to know something?
What?
Do you want another tip? I'll give you another tip.
Don't care about who's in the. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. He's a
You're gonna do it, or you want me to do it?
He's blocked. Goodbye. Ciao.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I block him, I see that he's gone.
Okay.
On my side. Yeah.
A tip is this is from what I hear. Earlier on Twitch is actually better.
Okay. You know why I did the 9:30 one? Because that way it's early enough where we can still have the rest of our day to do stuff. I can have things set up from the night before because I'll be in here playing or doing something in here anyway, Saturday night, right? And it's not too late, like not so early in the morning that I can't get up and make sure I get the show set up, you know. So 9:30 kind of works where it's not too early, not too late. My wife is willing to wait an hour till we go out and do something on a Sunday morning at 10:30, you know.
But it also depends on your audience as well. Like
Europeans, I get a lot of Europeans.
It also depends
they're
on
holding it throughout the entire show. The Europeans.
Yeah. Hey, John.
Hey, John. What's up?
John.
Janice is gonna go. John Z351. What's up? Thanks for joining. Don't hit that. Don't forget to hit that. Don't hit that. Don't forget to hit that. Don't you leave without hitting that like button. This one. That thing. Hit it. Subscribe, share, help me grow. I should have been at 500 subs by now. What am I doing wrong, Johnny?
I'm telling you this whole show what you're doing wrong.
I'm going to do it my way. Anyway.
Well, you got the cup.
Exactly, right? All I need is a cigarette or something like that, man. In a black tie suit and all. Anyway, thanks for joining, you guys. Signing off once again. Reminding you that the secret to tone is in your mind. Dude. But the feel comes from your heart. Go ahead, what?
Another name for you.
What?
I mean, you're doing Sinatra?
Yeah.
The Laz Pack.
The Laz Pack. Somebody was telling me I should have a custom-made signature guitar, Laz Master.
The Laz Master.
Like the Jazz Master, but a Laz Master Jazz Master.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep.
And a Laz P, like an LP, but a Laz P. That sounds weird.
That is kind of strange.
Yeah, I gotta check out your 2-Rock Magic Man. Yeah, Magic Man's got a really nice 2-Rock amp. You should bring that next week, dude. Since Johnny's not coming next week, Thursday, you come next week, Thursday.
I can guarantee you I won't be around next week. I'll be down here. So you come,
Magic Man. We'll play through your 2-Rock. We'll hang out. We'll go play some golf. I need to get a round in. That's why I bought those clubs, so I play. So let's play some golf together. If you can make it down Thursday. And yeah, man. Yeah, I got a bunch of cool, you got a bunch of cool strats too. And I've got, got that Friedman strat. I got that strat, this strat, the other strat. Roxy, I did not sign up for the whatever the eyebrow thing at the salon today. Thank you.
Oh, anyway. Half your eyebrows missing. I can see that.
I'm going to look like that Pink Floyd guy from The Wall. Maximus is too fun. So yeah, thanks you guys for joining me and Johnny. You guys all rock. You guys are the champions. You are the champions. And we'll see you next time, Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Guitar Mod Squad.
I'll maybe join you for that if you want.
Join me for that. You got a mod? You got to bring some mod ideas, Johnny.
I have
got
all
any more?
kinds of stuff.
You have a Bynum pickup you haven't installed too, don't you?
No, I don't.
I was gonna say everyone in their
I
community that has them.
I tried to
Yet.
I tried to get one from him, and he told me he wasn't making them right now. So
Oh man, so he stopped making them. So we're promoting a company that doesn't even make them. What?
Don't tell Mancuda.
All right, don't tell Mancuda. Yeah. Let him keep pushing those Bynum.
He said he would send me one, and he said he's taking a break. So,
well, that's understandable too. Guy's got a family.
Yeah,
you got to do what you got to do. Yeah.
Yes.
So right on, everybody. Thanks for joining. See Johnny tomorrow night on the show.
Now.
Well, this evening. Well, now, but also tomorrow night. You do have a show with our
tomorrow night.
Jay.
Talking Van Halen,
That's
which
right.
might have a name change.
Oh, really? So
I'm announcing this now for the first time.
Oh,
I'm gonna have a new name for my Van Halen show.
Your announcement,
and it's going to go across all platforms. So not just my YouTube show, but also my Van Halen group on Facebook.
EVH here.
Twitter. It's all going to change. It's all going to be a different name, different Van Halen name. So look for that tomorrow night. But
Alex Van Halen show.
But tonight, in about just 5 minutes, my channel on YouTube and Facebook, I guess, we're gonna go live for some GTA, probably for an hour, maybe a couple hours, before we, if we jump over to Twitch, maybe.
Tonto right here.
So join us.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. You know what that reference is from, right? Do you know who Tonto is, Johnny?
Yes.
Come on, who is he? Let's see if you really know.
The Lone Ranger?
Yes, he got it. Oh, yes. I'm proud of you, Johnny.
I'm Native American.
I didn't know that.
That wasn't racist at all.
I didn't know that Beane was an American name.
Okay.
Native American name. All right, what's your like from the res? From the res, what do they call you on the res?
Well, I'm not from the res. I'm not from the res, but my heritage is.
If you were on the res, what would your name be? Like, what would your Native American?
No, Laz. I actually have a name. I actually have a native name that I was given.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it on here, but
all right, don't say it on here, but you'll have to message me. But what I was called back in the '80s, my native name was What the Hey. That was my attitude. I'm like, hey, what the hey? So that's what they started calling me. What the hey?
Yeah. Hey, how are you?
Like, if you're dancing with the wolf, they call you Dances with Wolves.
Our buddy was in that movie.
Right on.
The guy that played the guy Floyd Westerman, the actor. He played like the main dude in that. He was a friend of my dad's.
That guy's way cool, man. Yeah.
You saw him on all the TV shows back in the 90s. Yeah. He was on X-Files. He was the guy always on X-Files, the native guy. He was in a lot of TV shows and stuff.
Was he the guy telling people not to pollute with that sad face?
That guy's not Indian. That guy's French.
No.
That guy's not even Indian, that dude.
Well, how about the one about the Indian canoe that goes through like this whole travel from beginning to end and being remade and brought back to life and back again? And
I don't know that one.
Oh, that's great. You got to see that. I got to send that to you. I'll send you a link on that. That's classic. It's like classic kind of PBS kind of a thing. We keep talking. I keep talking. Anyway, that's the end of it. That's the show.
I gotta sit down.
Go sit down. See you guys on Twitch. Later.
YouTube.
Sorry.